Hey guys, it's Papa Joe. Didn't really expect to do this, but I thought I needed to, being a rep from the insiders, and because so much is going on today. I'm only going to talk for not even probably 10 minutes, but you all know that Abby's window will be on in a little bit, 6 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So I suggest that you join those guys. Of course, Jeff and Jody and Dom and Nicole, I believe, is going to be there as well. I just wanted to say a couple of things. Firstly, that everyone needs to calm down about Bray and everything that's going on. Okay. More and more and more. And I told you all on our Sunday show, the longer this goes, right, the more and more disaster and rumors we are going to get about this. Hey, Khalid, how are you? The more and more stuff we're going to get about this as long as this goes. All right. The only thing we know so far is that he has not been on television. He did not show up at Madison Square Garden. That is all. That is all. There is nothing else confirmed. Nothing. There is no confirmation that he, quote unquote, went home. There is no, now granted, it's a play on words anyway, because going home could mean, yes, maybe he did go home because of whatever personal reasons, and remember that word, personal reasons he has, maybe he did go home for those, okay? But they make it sound like he went home, quit WWE. That's the way they embellish their words and make the thing sound. And again, they do this because they want to get attention to whichever website they are from or whichever Twitter account they are from, whatever. Okay. So he did not, they made it sound like as if he didn't show up at Madison Square Garden, or he was there and then left. When they say he went home, it sounds like he grabbed his things and said, I'm out of here, and went home. That is not what happened, okay? There is no confirmation of any of that. The only confirmation we have about Bray Wyatt right now is that he has not been on television. He has not been, there's been nothing, no progression in the storyline, and that's it, okay? Now, Ringside News, and trust them or not, and I'm never going to tell you to trust any dirt sheets, but they came out today with an article, which I posted on Twitter, and said that they have heard that he is gone for personal reasons. Okay? Again, remember that word. And they have also reached out, apparently, to someone in creative. Now, again, I'm not going to say, I don't know who. I don't know if this is legit. I have no idea. But they reached out to someone in WWE Creative, and the person in Creative told them that as far as they know, the match at WrestleMania between Bray Wyatt and Bobby Lashley is not currently in jeopardy. Now, what that means is, as far as they know, okay, number one, so they don't know everything, like none of us do. And number two, it is not currently in jeopardy, which means that he didn't quit the company, okay? So get that out of your minds. Just right out of your head. Just get it out of your minds. He did not quit WWE. He also was not released from WWE. Okay? Because that's the other thing everybody's got in their heads now, is that he's gone. Oh no, Vince is back. Vince did this. That's a bunch of garbage. All right? There's people out there that are saying it. I'm not going to say who it is, but it's garbage. Okay? Formulate whatever opinion you want to. You know what? It's more junk to fire up the masses. This Vince business is just ridiculous. It's hearsay. It's garbage that people are making up. And it's stuff that they do to incite panic. Okay? Vince is not doing creative. Vince is not responsible. Bray has not walked out on WWE because of Vince. That's just BS. Made up BS or someone's opinion. So let's get back to the word personal. Okay? Personal is like this. If you or I or anyone else had to miss work, okay, and I've done this. I've had to leave work for reasons, okay, sickness, other things, And you know what? What you tell your work when you leave is, I have to leave because I have a personal issue. They cannot, by law, ask you why. They can't. Work cannot ask that, especially in the times we live in. They cannot demand that you tell them. Now, if it's medical, most cases they will take a medical leave, meaning that they get paid for being out. If it's not medical, it's personal, then they can sometimes use paid time off if they have that in their contract or whatever the case might be. Either way, personal means personal. And it's none of our damn business. Okay? It could be anything. Personal could be a death in the family would usually be reported, but it could be an illness in the family. It could be a parent who is sick, maybe, or who needs to be taken care of. It could be a child in the family who needs to be taken care of. It could be the person themselves that is struggling with something. But personal is personal. It's none of our damn business. And it's none of anybody's business. And this is why WWE isn't going to make a statement saying Bray Wyatt is not here because of this. Because they can't. If he says, I need time off, and it's personal, and uses that word, they cannot, by law, tell anyone why he is out. Not by law. They cannot say, okay, for any reason that he deems to be personal. So let's just pump the brakes. The other thing Ringside News posted is that his match is not canceled at WrestleMania. That to me is a pretty good sign. Okay? Whatever this is, it does seem as if he will be back, which is what I keep saying on Twitter, in time for WrestleMania. So that to me is good news. All right? The other thing I want you all to do, those of you who are listening, I see there's some people in now, and those of you who are going to listen to this, the other thing I want you to do is please consider the man. It is so hard for us as a culture to separate entertainers from human beings. They are human beings. Jeff and I talked about this on our show last night. They entertain us, yes. They're big personalities, yes. They are also human beings that have lives, okay? Just because they entertain us doesn't exempt them from being able to take some time when there's something going on in their family or personally. They have every right to do that, okay? So we need to realize that, yes, while they are here for us and entertain us, and it's a big part of some of our lives, that does not mean that we can expect them to always be there. They have lives just like you and I do. And things happen, okay? Personal is personal, and it's no one's damn business. No one's. Just because we're fans doesn't give us the right to, say, I demand to know why Bray Wyatt's not around. That we have no right to do that. None. And like I said, we have no rights, no privileges as a fan of someone. Okay? They have a life. So let's stop all of this stuff about, oh my God, Bray is leaving. Oh my God, Bray got fired. Oh my God, Bray is been, let go from WWE. Because it's all nonsense. It's all chaos being caused by foolish people online, on the socials, that are just trying to stir up ridiculousness. Okay? So, and let's stop all this for a minute, and let's think about him. Let's think about him and his family. Let's think about, about that. Because obviously there's something that is keeping this man from doing what he loves. Guys, remember, he came back to do this because he loves the fans. Okay? He was celebrating with fans in the audiences and stuff like that. We all saw the videos. He came back to do this because he loves the fans. And why would all of a sudden, like a snap of your fingers, would change that perception? Why all of a sudden would he change that? Oh my God, I'm walking out of here. Come on now. Stop and think. But also stop and realize that the man is a human being, and let's think about him and his family in this time. Because we don't know what the reason is. All we know is that it's something personal, and personal could be anything. Let's stop and think about him, okay? And not so much about ourselves. We will move on. He will move on. And I'm sure that he will be back. I don't know when, because we don't know what this is, and I'm not going to speculate. But he will be back. Don't pay attention to all of the nonsense on Twitter, all of the nonsense on the socials, because honestly, until somebody comes out and says that they spoke directly to Bray Wyatt, like maybe a Ryan Satin or someone like that, or someone from WWE officially comes out and says, this is what is going on with Bray Wyatt. And listen, if he had been released, guys, it would have been announced already. Okay? So let's just get the release business out of our heads. And let's get the Vince McMahon nonsense out of our heads. Okay? So let's move on and let's think about someone other than just ourselves and our own entertainment. And let's realize that this man is obviously has something going on that is keeping him away from doing what he loves to do. And that's really it. I just wanted to get this out there because I think that it's just getting worse. Every day that he's gone, it's just getting worse. You type in the name of a dirt sheet, whether it's whoever, Ringside News, whether it's Sportskeeda, whether it's any one of them, and they're going to have stuff about him every single day regardless. If Bray Wyatt farted, it would be news on one of their channels. That's just how it is. No matter what the man does, it goes on their channels. Okay? When they don't have the news, which I'm going to, Jeff, Jody, and Nicole and Dom are going to do a show today on Abby's, which they have no news. So when they don't have the news, rather than publish nothing, they will publish things that they've heard, or they will publish embellishment. Okay? So remember, guys, right now there is no official word other than he missed a match at Madison Square Garden, and he hasn't been on Raw or SmackDown. That's all we know. There is nothing else official. Nothing. Okay? The ringside thing was, supposedly spoke to somebody in creative. Again, we don't know that for sure. I don't know if that's 100% true. I'm just reading what they said. But as of now, let's just think about the man, think about his family, and realize that there are things in this world that are just out of our control. And let's just, pray for him if you believe in that. Keep him in your thoughts if you believe in that. Whatever the case might be. And let's just realize that he will be back as soon as he possibly can. Whew, that's it for me. The main reason I did this was because I've been typing on Twitter all day and I really can't anymore because I've got a bunch of errands to run today. But anyway, enjoy Abby's later. Join those guys at 6 o'clock. I'm sure they'll have more about this. I know Jody's got something to say. You'll find out what Dom has to say, and Nicole and Jeff as well. So join them later at 6 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time for a lot more about Bray Wyatt, of course, on Abby's window. So that's it for me. This is just this little short video that I wanted to get out there because I knew I wasn't going to be a part of that. And I wanted to just let you guys know what I read, what's going on, and also to please just think of the man and stay away from all of the negativity and everything on the dirt sheets. All right? Have a great one, guys, and take care. And hopefully I will see you all very soon. Take care.